hope everyone is having a great Monday so far today. There is a phrase or a line or a term that you hear a lot when an athlete is injured. It's very common in athletics. It's common in other places as well. But when an athlete gets injured, you usually see some type of response from them. You see something that says this is just a setback that's going to be a setup for a major comeback. And I think right now where we are as a community, as a country, as really as the world, this COVID-19, this coronavirus, man, it is a huge setback. Huge setback for everybody across all spectrums. But what I think it is a setup for an incredible comeback. As I look around and the stories that you hear, the stories of people sacrificing, making masks, people rallying, people donating to charities, even when they may not even have jobs, people donating to different churches or donating to churches like our church they're participating in Feed the Frontline to make sure that those hospital workers are taken care of. People that are driving completely across town just to honk their horn and wave at somebody that maybe 3, 4, 5 months ago wouldn't or have a little frustrated driving across town just to see them for a minute. And you say, you're going to drive across town. You're going to go here or there just to wave at somebody and know the difference that makes. Think about the last few days for you. Think about the last few weeks. You've had a chance that you get excited when you see somebody. Now, hopefully, it's 6 feet away, but even if it's through a door, even if it's on Zoom or on a FaceTime, you get it. We have become excited to see people again. Not just saying, well, there's so-and-so. I saw her 12 times in the last month. No, I've not seen them in a certain period of time. For some of you, there's people you still can't see yet, and hopefully that day is coming. But we get excited to see people. We don't worry about what we're missing. We're living in the moment. There's that term, FOMO, the fear of missing out. And right now, we're not really missing out on anything. Now, that's not to say we're not missing out on a ton. There's people missing out on graduations and weddings and major life events. But as far as missing out on what everybody else or somebody else is doing that creates that fear, we don't have that. For the first time in a long time, we are living in this moment. People are talking to each other, having open lines of communication because they're kind of tired of looking at their phone because there's not a lot on there. So I encourage us as we begin these next few weeks, these next few months, as we're getting ready to re-enter and try to reestablish what is a normal. And I don't know that it's going to be normal, but we reestablish what we had before. Remember the time that we had. Remember that setback we had, but that setback that we had has completely changed our focus and changed who we are. So remember, this coronavirus is just a setup for a great comeback. Be safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next Monday.